Hello guys, welcome back to another video here. In this video, I want to talk about how to make money in the mining industry by buying shares of junior miners or exploration companies that are looking for new deposit. So what you see here on the slide is just the share price history of a company that is starting a new mine from discovery all the way to production. This is how normally the share price will behave, of a mine. So on average, actually, it takes around 16 years to start a mine from scratch all the way to production. So of course, here at the beginning, this is where the company is formed. Of course, it's listed in a stock exchange. They don't have any assets yet. They're still looking for minerals. Of course, they will raise capital by issuing shares around this stage, and they will be doing what we call scoping study or a conceptual study during this phase. Then here, then the price will just be flat around this area, as you can see, while they're busy there raising capital, doing conceptual studies, trying to drill, by raising capital first. Then once they start drilling now, after they got the capital for drilling, normally what will happen, you'll see the share price pushing up higher once they release the results of their drill, that they actually confirm that there is a mineralization of gold or copper, whatever, on the anomaly that they were drilling on. They will then confirm, because that's the first stage of mining basically, because you want to confirm what's there underground. You want to confirm if there is copper there, or there is gold, or there is manganese, whatever that you think was there initially when you did your prospecting. So by drilling, you are just confirming. So normally you'll see a steep increase in terms of the share price. It will shoot up due to speculation because of the drill results that you have released from drilling. So normally this, I call it wave one. This is the first wave. So if you miss this wave, if you miss this wave, normally you are not late to the party. You can still wait for wave two, which I will explain. So once the price goes up all the way from during this phase here where they are releasing their drill results, it will peak at some point. Investors will realize, actually, that the speculators, the ones that who bought earlier before the results were released, they will start now to sell. That the dumb investors, the new one, retail investors, will be coming now. They will see the share price going up. They will buy, and then they will be buying from the guys who bought here. So they'll be buying from the guys who made money here. So those ones who made money during this wave, they will be selling here. Now this share price, actually, it will then now hit the reality. People will realize that there's still a lot of work to be done with this project. They still have to get permitted. They still have to do more drilling and raise capital and do a lot of technical studies. And then later on, it will be constructions, because it takes 16 years to build a mine. Then the share price now, once it realizes that, and then now they know that already here there is mineralization, then there is no more news that are exciting which will push the share price up. Then the share price will start declining now. This is the phase where they are doing now more drilling and doing technical studies. The price will start to decline until it bottoms here for quite a long time. Now the wave that I want you guys to explain to you, that I think it's the best one to ride, it's when now they are done with all the studies. They've confirmed that there is minerals there. They are now raising capital to construct the mine and do the construction of the mine, constructing the plant, sinking the shaft or the decline, all that surface infrastructure. So this is the wave that I want you guys to be familiar with, and always be looking forward to ride it with these new junior mining companies or these developers. So this is where you should enter and ride this wave, and I guarantee you, in most cases, you will make 10 times your money if you got into the right stocks. Of course, some of the stocks, some of the mines, they never get built. They do exploration all the way up to the decision of constructing a mine, but they never construct a mine because of funding or low commodity prices. Not all the mines, they're gonna be successful anyway, but it's good for you to look for the ones that actually have a high chances of being successful. So this is the wave that I want to talk about, guys. This, I call it the second wave, when the mine now is being constructed and it's about to produce. This is the wave that you should ride, because this can make you a couple of millions if you invested correctly and invested the right amount, of course. Now let's continue. Now this is an example, one of the stock here, Bellevue Gold. As you can see here, at some point this stock was trading around 1 cent or 1.6 cents or 2 cents. Can you see that? So this is wave one. You can see the stock was trading higher there around 2012, then it declined while they were busy with the studies and drilling, trying to understand the ore body, doing all the modeling, all the engineering work that actually normally happens before we construct a mine. So of course the share price, it actually moved according to that life cycle of discovery, of discovering an ore body. Then this is the flat zone where they are busy doing all the studies and the construction of a mine. This is the right point to actually enter, here or here. Then you ride this wave, which is wave 2 now when they are producing. Look at this, from 1 cent all the way to 1.2 Australian dollar, which is good, Then another example here, you can see here, this is discovery phase. It peaked, went all the way while they were busy doing all the studies here. You can see this is the phase of the studies, and then wave 2, it's in progress. It's on progress here. Can you see that? This mine is already producing, by the way. Perseus Mining, it has mines in Ghana. Most of them are in West Africa. I think it's Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana. So you can see wave 2 here, it was very a profitable investment if you invested here. And then you could have captured this wave. So all the way below to 5 cents, 50 cents, it went all the way up to R2.74, but at some point you can see that it was trading around 20 cents, 30 cents. But if you bought this stock around 2020, you will have captured great gains here. You will have doubled your money. You will have maybe obtained 10 times of your cash. Another example is this one, Lundin Gold. You can see it also shows this nice life cycle of a mine discovery. This is wave 1, pulled back, it went flat here. During this time, this is where normally they are doing all the technical studies, permitting, raising funds for starting a mine. Then when they start constructing a mine, that's where you enter, or you can even enter during this late stage of the project here, while the share price is trading at affordable prices where you can acquire more shares and then can just benefit as the share price goes up. Imagine this thing at some point was trading at $2 Canadian, but now it's at 42, and that was just around 2020. It was trading around $4 Canadian, but now it's at 42. So you could have made a lot of money as the price goes all the way up there. They are mining gold, by the way. So it's wave 1. Forget about wave 1. If you are lucky, you can get wave 1 and get in early. But I'm always looking to capture wave 2 with these junior mining stocks. So wave 2, it is the one that I'm looking for when they just raising capital, and then or the project is at the late stage. They're doing what we call a definitive feasibility study or a bankable feasibility study, which is a study that the mines they will use to get funding, to go and look for senior debt from the financial institutions to give them money so that they can build a mine and then later on pay back that loan. So this is the phase that you're looking for. This is the wave that you're looking for. This is where I invest on the late stage project, junior mining companies. So another example is this one. You can see foreign mining spike up during discovery, went all the way down, consolidated for years, and then construction, then the stock goes up. Now it's already on wave 2. So it could be construction or a late stage of the mining project where now you can see these guys, there's chances of them constructing a mine and producing their high. You see now wave 1, wave 2, will start slowly and build up and then push up higher. Even here you can see the stock at some point was trading around 1 cent, 10 cents, 2 cents. So you could have just invested as little as 10,000 Rand and made a couple of millions as the price goes up. Another one, it's Genesis Minerals. As you can see here, with our famous wave 1, collapse, consolidation during the time of technical studies and understanding the ore body, doing more drilling, and then construction or a definitive study, then the stock start to push up and form wave 2. So you are looking for entries around here, then you push up, because like I said earlier on, it takes an average of 16 years to build a mine from discovery all the way to construction. So you also need to understand how long has been this project being developed. when you are looking at this junior mining company that you're analyzing, it's much better to buy the ones that are at the late stage of a mine development. So of course that will tell you, if you go through their website and look at their reports in the past. So you see these guys, they've been around for a long time working on this project, and now it has like 10 years or 8 years. They are currently now doing a definitive feasibility studies. So you need to look at the stage of the project and buy it when it's a bit de-risk, because when you are entering at the late stage of the project, when it's about to go into production or construction, then production, at least now the risk is smaller compared to when they are initially starting discovering drilling, because there's a chance that they might not find anything there that is worth mining, in terms of the economics. So during buying mining projects that are at the late stage, it's much safer because the risk it has been reduced through drilling and through doing these technical studies to prove that this thing, it can be mined profitable or it might not be mined profitable at all. So buying them at the late stage, it's an advantage for you as a retail investor, because that it will set you ahead in terms of compared with other retail investors, because you'll be capturing huge gains on wave 2. You'll be riding this wave. All right, so another example here, it's this one, De Grey Mining. You can see wave 2 is on progress here. At some point it was trading around 1 cent. Currently now is at $2, and it's still going up, still pushing up with wave 2. You can see these higher highs, and these higher lows. You can see that the wave is still going upward. Another example here, it's Predictive Discovery. I own this stock now, Predictive Discovery. It's still going for wave 2. The mine, it's actually working on a very, very great project in West Africa, in Guinea. So they're currently busy with the definitive feasibility study, which is a bankable feasibility study. And the stock is also owned by quite huge big players in the industry, such as the Landin family. They recently acquired stake in this project, in this company. They bought shares of this company, and also Zinchin Mining, they also bought a stake here. And so BlackRock also is a major shareholder in this company here, Predictive Discovery. So I also bought I think it was early this year, around 20 cents. I bought 10,000 shares. I own 10,000 shares. So I'm just gonna ride the wave as the price goes up there and make a couple of thousand rands here. And if it goes up even higher, of course, I'm willing to hold for a longer period of time to make a couple of few millions if it does go up there, because they are actually working on a quite interesting project, which is a gold mine. Of course, I think they're gonna mine it with surface mining, which is less expensive compared to underground mining in most cases. So it's a good project, and I'm looking forward to ride wave 2. I own the stock through Interactive Brokers. So we're done with wave 1. All the studies, now we're busy with the late stage, which is a bankable feasibility study or a definitive feasibility study. Of course, after this, a decision will be made if they go ahead with constructing the mine or not. But the chances of them constructing a mine are very, very high. And wave 2, it's actually the one that I'm looking at now. This is the wave that I want to ride. All right. Another second stock that I own also with these junior mining companies, it's Orion Minerals, which is developing copper mine in the Northern Cape here in South Africa. You can see in terms of the life cycle of this mineral discovery, we had our wave 1, then we came back. Now we're preparing for wave 2. They are also busy with the definitive feasibility studies, which they will release late this month in March 2025. And then of course they must look for funding, then they must start constructing a mine, because most of their project, they are brownfield project, and they are at the late stage, which means that they are de-risked. So I'm looking forward to ride this second wave. Then another stock that I own, it's Westwits, where they also have a project here in South Africa, which is a gold mine. It's a brownfield project, and they recently got funding of $50 million, which is 55% of their total capex that is needed, capital that is required to start the mine. But of course, that it's an advantage for them. They can start with the mine now. Then they will get another 45% from the revenue that they will be generating from the on-reef development and also from the equity. That's what they said on their statement in terms of how are they going to get the other 45%. But so far they've secured the 55% from two financial institutions here in South Africa, Absa Bank and also the Industrial Development Corporation. So now I'm also waiting for wave 2. As you can see, I own over 100,000 shares. So this is the wave that I'm looking forward to, and make a couple of millions there too if they do come. Another mine is the Taung Gold International, which is also another it's a Hong Kong listed mine, but it has projects here in South Africa. The project in Free State, shaft in Free State, that is a brownfield project. It was previously owned by Harmony, and then another shaft that they also own is in Mpumalanga, Evander. It's also a quite interesting project because those shafts, they still have a lot of gold, so they are looking forward to continue with sinking them and then start producing around in 2030 there. So gold price is higher. It's trading around it's over 3,000 US dollar per ounce, so which is good. I'm already in profit here, and I'm looking for that wave 2 here. All right, so then the another stock that I own, which I'm looking for wave 2 to ride wave 2. This is what I'm looking for here, to ride wave 2 and make money as the price goes up. It's Vanadium Resources, which is also busy with their fundraising. Vanadium Resources, it's the project. It's here in South Africa in Stilport, the Bushveld complex. So of course you can see here with wave 1 we went all the way downward for those couple of years, and now I'm looking for wave 2. Of course, it's going to be a surface mine, low cost. There's a life of a mine over 100 years, which is a good thing. So I'm looking forward for wave 2 for vanadium. We use vanadium in the Redox batteries. Vanadium is used in steel again, so we're still going to need a lot of vanadium. The world's still going to need a lot of vanadium. So my resource portfolio with Interactive Brokers, it's up over 40% on year to date this year in 2025. And this portfolio is mainly focused on mining companies, junior mining companies, which are resource stocks that are developing mining projects with intentions of turning them into producing mines to meet the demand of critical minerals such as copper, nickel, zinc, manganese, etc., etc. So most of my gains from this portfolio comes from gold stocks such as Predictive Discovery, and Taung gold mine, which is here in South Africa, and also West Wits mine, which is also doing well ever since I bought it. And also the news when they got the funding actually also helped the West Wits mining share price to go up. So with that, guys, being said, I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed and you learned a lot in this video. I will see you in the next video.